Welcome all to the second lab session of Computer Networks Lab. Code is BCS 502. So the second program says implement transmission of ping message or trace route over a network topology consisting of 6 nodes and find the number of packets dropped due to congestion. So here basically we are going to create a network where it consists of 6 nodes and we are going to transmit the packets and we are going to send the packets in such a manner that wherever there is congestion, so congestion means so where it cannot pass the packets clearly because of the packets accumulating in one place where it is not able to move the packets neatly. So there the congestion occurs. In such cases, what happens is the packets get dropped because it cannot move and there will be a lot of delay. So the packets will be dropped. So here again we are going to use the network simulation tool, so which is an open simulation tool which runs on the Linux. So mainly we are going to use it for the multicast protocols and the IP protocols like TCP and UDP. And also it is a event driven simulation tool. That means whenever any event is triggered, then the simulation occurs. So let's start with the program. So first we are going to create the object for the class simulator with the help of the new keyword. And then we are going to, we can have, so this is optional. So you can use these colors in order to differentiate or we can directly execute without these two lines. Next, we are going to open that NAM file that is and the trace file. So trace file is to trace all the execution of the program, which is like a log file. So all the packets transmitted, dropped, so everything will be accumulated or it will be stored in the trace file. And the NAM file, so that is for the animation file. So in order to visualize the animation, we make use of the NAM file. Next, whenever the execution is done, so we are going to close and shut the trace files. So flush the trace, that means we are going to erase all the happenings of the program. So that is called as the finish procedure. So where once it is everything is done, you are going to flush the trace, close the trace file and close the NAM file. And once it is done, we are going to check the number of packets that is going to be pinged. So for that, we are going to execute the NAM file and then we are going to find out the number of ping packets dropped and we are going to use the grep command, and in the trace file wherever there is cap D in the trace file, we are going to find it, and also we are going to count the number of packets which is having with the keyword ping. We are going to find out that many number of count. So you are going to find out the dropped packets and the ping packets. So first we are going to create the 6 nodes. So from I0 to I6, each time we are going to increment the value of 5 and we are going to create the nodes. So set n, so initially it will be 0, then n0, n1, n2, n3. So up to n5 it will be created from n0 to n5. So that is why it is I less than 6. So from I0 to I less than 6 means 5. So from 0 to 5, 6 nodes will be created. Then we are going to connect the nodes. So each time when you run the node, the loop from 0 to 5, so each time from 0 it will start, it will going to create the duplex link with a property of 1.1 MB and with a delay of 10 millisecond and drop tail. So each time it is going to run and it is going to create the link between all the 6 nodes. Then this is the receive function from the agent ping class. So agent ping instant procedure receive. So this is the receive procedure from RTT. That is RTT means the round trip time. So the time that it takes to send the packet from the source to the destination, again get the reply from the destination to the source. So one full round. So that is what is called as a round trip time. And then we are going to find out the node ID received ping answer from which it is received with the round trip time RTT milliseconds. So this will be displayed. So now we are going to create the ping agents. So P0 is the object of the class ping, which is a subclass of the class agent. Then we are going to set class 1 for P0. That means we are setting the color here. So if you want, you can set it or it can be skipped. Then we are attaching this P0 to N0, that is the first node. Next, we are creating one more ping for P1 and you're setting the class, that is the color, and attaching that to N5. So P0 to N0 and P1 to N5, and then connect P0 and P1. So two ping values or ping objects are connected, that is P0 and P1. Now set the queue size and we are going to monitor the queue. So queue limit between N2 and N3 is 2, and you are going to have the duplex link between N2 and N3, and the queue position is 0.5. So at 0.5 you are going to have the queue position. Now we are going to create the congestion so that we can find out how the packets are dropped. So TCP0 is an object of the class TCP, which is a subclass of agent. For this, we are setting the second color, so class 2, and then attaching agent N0 and TCP0. So for N0, we had the previous object connected here. P0 was connected here. Similarly, here we are connecting TCP0 to the attached agent N2. Next, we have sync 0, that is for the last node. So sync 0, which is an object of TCP sync, and we are connecting sync 0 and TCP 0. So both are connected. Now creating the CBR traffic. So how we are going to set the CBR traffic over the TCP? So the bit rate, it is going to send the data in the count bit rate. So CBR0, it is the object of the class CBR, which is a subclass of traffic under the application layer. So this is the subclass of traffic. Next, we are going to set the packet size of 500, and at the rate of 1 MB per second, we are going to set it and attach the agent TCP0. Now we are going to schedule the events. So that means at point 2, you are going to send P0, and at point 4, send P1. Point 4, CBR0 is going to start. So you are scheduling a number of events here, and finally you are going to finish it and stop it. At 1.2, you are stopping CBR0, and then P0, P1, and at 1.8 you are finishing. So finally all the events are set. You are going to run the simulation. So now for execution, open the gedit and type the program name. So gedit program2.tcl. Now run the simulation. $ns program2.tcl. So node 1 received ping answer from 4 round trip time at 262 milliseconds. Node 4 received the ping. So this is the answer what we are going to get it. So NS indicates the network simulator. So this is the 6 nodes that is created, and like this the packets will be, you can see the packets that are being dropped when congestion is created at particular time slot what we have given here. So at this time slot it starts creating the congestion and the packets will start dropping. So once that is completed the animation, we are going to see this answer on the screen. So this is all about the program 2. Thank you.